What does that mean?
Yes.
Jay, tell me what that means.
Yes.
Tell me what that means. What does it mean to be home? If I was born here, if my grandmother was born here, my daddy was born here, I got my family was born here.
Man, this is too funny, man. Hey, let me tell you something about this Jake Lane. What the one thing that I like about Jake Lane is this. Jake Lane don't give a damn if you a liberal or a black liberal or black conservative. He gonna tell you how he feel about you to your face. He gonna tell you all these bootlicking, shucking and jiving, tiptoeing through the tulips, so-called black conservatives. He walk right up to them and tell them, man, this is a country for W folks. You ain't included either. Thank you for your service for tearing down your own people. But when we use you as a tool. And when we done with our tools, we break them. We break them. So he was back out there in LA and he was supposed to be having a debate with a black conservative. And I guess the black conservative thought, oh man, Jake Lane come, man, he gonna come up here, we gonna be cool, we gonna have conversations, we gonna talk about those black folks, right? And I told y'all about these black conservatives. These black conservatives never, ever, 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 ever put a clean glass next to a dirty glass. And while I'm saying that, they're saying that they're the model black person, but they never ever show their lifestyle and people, the black people of the black community that's like them. They never show the other side. All they talk about is the 10% underbelly of our culture, of our class. They don't show the hustle and bustle of black people working hard every day. They don't promote any of that content. I've been online for a long time. I used to debate these guys. I'm telling you, show me where these black conservatives show positive, conservative black people content. They don't. They only show the underbelly of our culture to ingratiate themselves with W folks. And W folks got to go out of their way to show them that you're still not invited to the party. We don't want you. This country is for us. I am a W Christian nationalist, and this country is for W folks. So in this debate, this guy got real upset. He was angry. My parents was born here. My grandparents was born here. And Jake Lane told him, I don't give a good goddamn. You're not us, right? See, I like my racism honest. I like my racism up and close in my face. Don't put the knife in my back when I ain't looking. I want you to come. I want to know how we stand straight up. That's how I like my racism, right? I live in America. I take the emotion out. I know how you feel about me. I know how I feel about you.
What are you? I don't know.
I am black, boy.
Okay, you're black. Are you 100% black?
What the difference does it make?
Well, I mean, that does make a difference.
It don't make a difference if you was born in this nation and you built this.
Black people are unassimilated.
No. If you were born in this country and you built this,
grew up in 5 years old.
What do you mean? That don't matter what I just say.
What do you mean? They're
Listen to what
they are children.
Who the murdering your children?
Austin Metcalf, Arena Zarewski, Henry Nowak.
You want to talk about
continue?
White people commit more violence than anybody else in this world. What the are you talking about? You talking about?
How many white people murder black children?
Hold on. You want to sit here and talk about? You really want to talk about?
Times more likely to assault me than the other way around.
No. You really want to talk about violence in this country? The you just spewed. Y'all better get this.
George Floyd.
Black lives
matter. Black lives matter. Come on, man.
Jake, you know the only thing stopping me from slapping you is the fact that I know what real Christianity is. The only thing stopping me from slapping this. I know what real Christianity is. No, it ain't threatening violence. I'm telling you the difference. The reason that black people were so successful in this country while y'all were beating us. What do you mean before integration?
Yes, you guys had your own MLB teams, you had your own jazz clubs, your own hotels, your own bus
companies. You know why we had to do that?
You had a beautiful
country. You know why we had to do that?
Before the Democrats smushed it.
Looked like you said we were good enough to build this land, but we were good enough to be citizens.
System, you had everything.
The people that look like you,
the Democrats
look like you. Justice Taylor has said that a black man can build this nation, but he has no rights that a white man is bound to respect. Sick white peons that think the way that you think.
Like Al Sharpton.
No, it ain't Al Sharpton. No, it ain't Al Sharpton.
So this black conservative is a fake and a phony. He know damn well you got W supremacists all in Donald Trump's ear, right? Like these people are all taking the podiums and speaking. I'm not gonna say their names because those of y'all that know, right? Y'all know who they are, right? We seen them when Speaker Charlie Kirk's memorial. We saw these people, they have Donald Trump's ear. This guy He's spewing the whole history of black Americans and what we've been through. But you still went up there and voted for that administration. You should have just voted the couch. None of them, right? We're not rocking with the Democrats or the Republicans. We're coming together with creating our own block, and you're going to meet our demands, right? So my whole thing is, you're talking this conservatism stuff and you want to be close with Trump and them, but they don't want you around. You're a little bit too brown. Your hair is a little too curly. They don't want you around, right? So that's why I'm trying to tell y'all this conservatism is fake. Let me educate you guys on something. If it wasn't for the Fannie Lou Hamers, the Benjamin Hooks, the Daisy Bates, the Barbara Johns, right? I can go on and on and on and on and on and on and on, right? The Frederick Douglasses and so many people that was on the ground. The Medgar Evers and that was on the ground fighting. If it wasn't for them shedding blood and their fight, a lot of these so-called Sambos and sellouts wouldn't even be able to be a Sambo and sellout, because them W folks didn't want you next to them. Our grandparents fought so hard to get some form of equality, right? Before there was a Clarence Thomas sellout, there was a Thurgood Marshall. Our people put in the work. They put in the work for you to be a sellout. You can't even be a sellout if it wasn't for the grassroots. The grassroots opened up that door for you to even be accepted, for you to even go get some W cooch, for you to even be this fake black conservative. So that's why he knows the history. See, these people are the ultimate sellouts because they know the history that provided the platform for them to be Sambos. But they still try to ingratiate themselves over there with them W folks, and we just sitting there watching.
Real. That's what you don't understand.
No.
The difference between you and they built this is why.
Did you watch the BET Awards this year?
No, I didn't.
Did you celebrate Molly Perkins?
You are useless.
Molly Perkins said that's what your community is known for.
Is exactly
the whole
why.
entire atmosphere that you create.
You're spewing. You're spewing.
Get him,
no,
bro.
it ain't. No.
It's not. You're not.
What do you think? What you're spewing?
Just because you dress up nice like white people doesn't mean you're not
like white people. What are you talking about? Like white people?
Look how you're speaking.
Look at what you said.
You
said you were
black people are not assimilated into white culture. They're not. You guys are violent. You glorify drug dealing. You glorify ball playing. You glorify.
Why would we assimilate to a culture that saw?
He's not a Republican. He cannot be on that side.
Why would we assimilate to a culture that killed us?
You can't even get into the Patriot.
For the record, this is why the Republican. This is why white folks like you make the Republican. And that's why niggas like you got to talk to a 15-year-old. Cause couldn't win no real one would ever give you no.
So, this guy, he has pedo allegations and everything with a 15-year-old girl that he told he couldn't meet up with till she was 16 years old. This guy said he wants black people to be dangling from trees. He said that he wants us all eradicated. We already know what he said about Carmelo Anthony when he was down there kicking up dust, right? He's a Chud the Builder supporter, right? All of this stuff. And remember, he's being funded by somebody. He's not a lone wolf. He's out here working for somebody. That's what he's doing. That's why he's able to travel. He was put in prison. He did like 4 years doing that January 6th thing on the Capitol building, right? Man, he's being supported and funded, and they're sending him out. But remember when he was at the BET Awards, what happened? So in Jake Lane fashion, after they got beat up at the BET Awards, he showed back up. He showed back up in LA on July 10th outside the U.S. courthouse, right? And he was out there protesting for some guy, man. And black folks ain't really show up to that kind of stuff no more. Like, we done with this dude, man. But W folks and other Mexicans showed up. Now, he showed up with like 3 people, and they end up getting beat down and stomped out again because people are tired of it. Now, all this is part of the 2030 agenda, man. I'm going to break that down at the end of this video. I'm going to give you guys, I'm going to put you up on game.
So it looks like Jake Lang is returning to LA. Said he's holding a Stop the Steal rally for Spencer Pratt outside the U.S. courthouse on July 10th.
Stop it! This is the freedom of speech peaceful event.
You see Jake Lang saying, stop it! This is a freedom of speech. Let me tell you something, man. this is being exposed. It's called Stage Left, man. Actors, man, all part of the 2030 agenda, man. The W male patriarchal society is over. And then they're ushering the all-inclusive society. So in all-inclusive society, I need y'all to put your thinking caps on and pay attention for a minute. I'm in teaching mode. In the all-inclusive society, you have all groups are included, right? Gays, LGBTQ, whites, blacks, Hispanics, Arabs. That's why you have Madani in New York. You have women coming into power. You have the whole world changing. Things that you wasn't accustomed to seeing, you're seeing happening right before your eyes. And the people that are upset the most are patriarchal W males that's calling themselves W Christian nationalists, because this is their last stand. It's over for them. Their reign is over. We're going into a new paradigm, a new world, a digital age, and a paradigm shift. So the age of the patriarchal W man reigning supreme over everything is over, right? But some of this may be too deep for some of you guys. I was teaching on this 8 years ago, having channels taken down, videos taken down because they wasn't ready for it. I was teaching about the 2030 agenda back in 2017. So what I'm saying to you guys is when you're seeing all this stuff come into play and the Democrats are pushing it and the Republicans are trying desperately to keep the W patriarchal male in position, it's over. The reign is over. That's so he's being paid to go out and spew this rhetoric and push this. Chud the Builders and Stephen Miller and all these people are paid actors to come out here, man, and do that on Stage Left, man. Don't be fooled. Right? Study the UN 2030 agenda is a global agenda for sustainable development, all-inclusive society, and more rights for women and children. That's all it is. But y'all let me know what y'all think about this. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button, subscribe to Street Media TV, leave your comments in the comment section. Remember, I love y'all. Till the next time, peace.